My name is Sergeant Wright. I'm assisted by Sergeant Hernandez. I'm going to teach you a class on making racks. First, you're going to grab your sheet. It's going to be called the bottom sheet or the first sheet that goes on the rack. You're going to establish which is going to be the head or the toe of the rack, and you're going to place the majority of the sheet to that end. So we'll make this the head of the rack down here. You're going to tuck all the excess in underneath the rack as such. Then you're going to come to the top end, the head, and you're going to make a 45-degree angle. You're going to stop at the top, start at the top corner, trace down 45 degrees. You're going to lift up, and you're going to fold that excess flap over your hand, creating a 45-degree angle. Then you're going to tuck all the excess underneath the rack. You're going to do that on both sides of the rack. And you're going to tuck in the whole sheet all the way up to the head of the rack on the other end. Then you're going to go with your next sheet, which is called your top sheet or your second sheet. And you're going to do the exact opposite. You're going to tuck in all the excess to the other side of the rack. On the head of the rack, you're going to have that top sheet go across the line, and you're just going to pull the excess to the bottom of the rack, to the foot of the rack. You're going to tuck in all the excess. And you're going to make a 45-degree angle. Again, starting at the top of the rack, tracing down with a 45-degree angle. Putting all the excess over top of your hand, and then tucking all the excess in. Tightening the 45-degree angle. And doing the same on both sides. The difference now with this is you don't tuck in all the way up. You tuck in about halfway up, and then you stop, because now we're going to put our blanket on top of this. The blanket, you can actually not take it all the way to the top of the rack, so to allow for your folds. You can actually start about a foot from the top of the rack. You still take the excess to the end of the rack, you tuck it under, and you make your 45-degree angles on both sides. Your next step, you would come to the top of the rack, and you would make a double fold. You would fold it twice. Your first fold would be 6 inches. Straightening out the sides. Your second fold would be another 6 inches. That allows for 12 inches of space with 6 inches of fold, 18 inches total of white. Then you would go back and you would tuck all of your sheet and blanket in. Your pillow, you will fold in the top piece to the bottom, and then you will fold in your bottom piece underneath that, and you will square off the edge. This will be facing to the rear of the barracks. This is the conclusion of my class on making a rack.
On your face!